Great, glad that's literally the first thing that happens on this thing. Luckily, no one's here to see that. Or somebody is here to see that. Okay, I was told I didn't have any viewers, but apparently it lied to me. Great. Glad that was a... yeah, okay, cool. Let's just ignore that. Just preemptively setting this up in case somebody who likes watching SMITE streams decides to show up. Don't want them getting the wrong impression that I have any idea what I'm doing. Might as well warn them ahead of time, you know? There we go. We'll just put that there. Fantastic. I just need to... No, now what's happening? What is happening? No, what is all this? Go away, I don't know what this is. Ah. There, okay. Sheesh. Okay, move the chat so I can actually read it. Can you guys hear the game? Alright, so basically here's what I'm trying to accomplish. All the Ruby girls are playable in this. What just yelled at me? All of the Ruby girls are playable in this game now. I mean, they're costumes, but I don't care, that's the same thing. But I'm obviously trying to get to Weiss, because she is best girl. And I'm close. I am on the level 18. I gotta get to level 21. Of course, if you're one of those Blake fans, guess who you just get automatically for doing nothing? Sheesh. Anyway, well, I do want to... Well, Weiss is my main goal, obviously. I also, I'm going to try and, you know, unlock everything that's to be unlocked. I'd like to have all of the, you know, the costumes and stuff. I mean, that's just a cool looking skin right there. Also, I don't know what a ward is, but you can apparently get in July, so that's pretty nifty. Like, I have no idea what a ward is. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I barely have any idea how to play this game. I'm just kind of winging it and hoping for the best. So... as long as you're all mentally prepared for that, we should be Golden Grams. I gotta remember to stop sitting so close. There we go. That's a nice... all of them posed right there. There you go. All of the... 3 of them appear to be flying. That's not something they're normally able to do, but, yeah. That's what happens when you're a costume for another character. Also, thank you, Dream Dominion, for all of the things. How does SMITE work? Well, I'm not entirely sure what you mean. How do you mean, like, what kind of game is it? How do you play the game? What exactly are you asking?
Freya.
I play as Freya because that is the character that the Weiss skin is attached to once I unlock it, so I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, it's kind of like League of Legends, but except with gods. Like, all sorts of stuff going on. Like, over here we've got... I don't know how to pronounce that, but he's a Mayan deity. Over here we've got Merlin. And because I guess Arthurian lore counts as gods. Apparently you could just play as the world serpent from Norse mythology? Okay. If I had unlimited monies, I could play as this character as a tennis player. But basically, just about, from what I can tell, any god from any pantheon you can think of, it's pretty much playable in this. You know, except for the obvious ones that, you know, you're not going to touch because then people would get mad. You know, most people are more than willing to tell you that, you know, things like Norse and, you know, Norse mythology, Greek mythology, and things of its ilk, those are free game. You're allowed to do whatever you want with those. I'm sure there are people who are still getting mad. We got a guy who's a wolf! Fenrir! We've got a wolf! Making sure you can actually see me in that dang thing. Yep, everything seems to be okay. But yeah, so apparently this Freya lady... Apparently she's the one that gets the Weiss costume, so... That's who I'm learning how to play. And I say learning how to play, you know... It's not cowardly. They would just get yelled at and probably sued a bunch. I'm certainly not going to give them any crap for it. Yeah, okay, we've got Apollo and Ares and Amaterasu. Susano. Go, Susano! Is there anyone else in Arthurian lore other than King Arthur and Merlin? I mean, really. At least in this game, I don't think there are. Yeah, that's fair. No, yeah, there is a Lancelot. Well, I haven't gone up against somebody playing as a Lancelot, so I don't know if he's in the game. This game has a lot of characters in it. Like, way too many dang characters. Whew. Waiting, so I can get my ass kicked. I am really bad at this game, and I lose more often than not. Yeah. Ah. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of Knights of the Round Table, but, like, how many of them are things people actually know? It's a long loading screen because 10 separate people are getting logged into it. Holy hell, that serpent is gigantic! That is just kind of weird. That's the first time I've seen anybody play as them. I wish to ride the wolf as a battle mount. You could fill a whole lot more than a Pantheon, I'll tell you that much. Okay, I don't really know what that dude's going on about. There are so many things about this game that I don't understand. Oh, vomiting on Amaterasu!
They made that look easy.
Oh, right, I have the Blake announcer pack. Forgot I had that! I don't know who you are, lady. But I don't appreciate your aggression. Oh, I'm about to die. I should run. Run away, 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 run away! Ha ha! You didn't catch me! You didn't catch me, you didn't catch me.
Enemy down. Let's celebrate with some tuna.
Okay. Gotta get rid of these here minions. Get out of here. And I don't mean the yellow ones, although if they were there, I would probably say get rid of those too. Shoo. All y'alls.
An enemy has been slain.
Get out of here, all y'alls. Ain't nobody got time for any of that. Whoop! Big lizard! Big lizard!
I think an Ursa got another teammate.
Okay.
Enemy down.
Oh no, now I've got chains! Got the chain gang! Running away again! Running away in fear! Go after them, Wolfie Joe!
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, looks like my team is going to be good enough to carry me.
An ally has been slain.
But I still can't get complacent. You never know when the enemies are just going to inexplicably become better than they were a few moments earlier. Well, you really are sure trying to take care of the World Serpent over there. It ain't working. It ain't working!
Enemy down. 7 times. Let's celebrate with some tuna.
Get out of here. I'm gonna shoot my magic at you. So like one of my abilities turns my melee attack into a projectile attack, and it's pretty great. And I can fly sometimes! Get out of here!
An enemy has been
Friggin' Ares. Can't beat Kratos, you can't beat me. I tell you that much. And I got itchy nose. Oh god, Amaterasu is full of the rage!
I wouldn't underestimate your opponents.
I wasn't underestimating them. I just wasn't expecting them to be able to fly.
An ally has been slain.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Come on, team.
You're getting better and better.
Come on, team. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh, odds and bodkins. Looks like Susano's overextending. Looks like Ares is getting overconfident.
Enemy down.
Take that, you sucker chump.
Celebrate with some tuna.
Everybody be faster.
That's one way to pass time.
Wait, what was that? A giant wolf? I'm not sure what. I'm not 100% sure what I just looked at. No, it's just a enemy. It's a siege minion. Those guys are good. I've actually never played League of Legends, so I have no idea if this is actually comparable, or if anybody would get really, really mad for comparing the two. I'm sure it's an online multiplayer game. I'm sure lots of people would get very angry if you made that comparison,
An
probably.
enemy has been slain.
Get out of here, Amaterasu! And Ares. There we
Celebrate
go.
with some tuna.
Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. The blue 436, that's my team. The red 356, once those numbers go down, it's not good. Killing an enemy god is like 5, is -5. A minion is -1. Getting those siege minions all the way over is 15. Stuff like that. You're attacking the World Serpent, and I don't appreciate it.
You're getting better and better.
It really deserves a little more respect than that.
I think Inersa got another teammate.
Protect the wolf!
Enemy has been slain.
Die in the process, probably, but I'm gonna try and help anyway!
Enemy down.
Okay, now I'm running away.
Let's celebrate with some tuna.
An enemy has left the game.
Yeah, I know they're the same genre. Oh, somebody decided to apparently leave because they were getting beaten too much. I've seen that more than a few times. Darn shamed it. Or maybe they just had internet connectivity
Inersa got
problems.
another teammate.
It happens.
Enemy down.
But being down a teammate sure is not going to help them out very much, I can tell you that much. Out of the way, minions. I gotta look up, like, freaking Greek mythology a bit more. I don't remember Ares having anything to do with chains. Running away! Merlin saved my life! Merlin saved my life! Merlin didn't save my life.
You have been. An enemy has been slain.
I do not blame you, Merlin, for...
Enemy down.
I know not what you could have done.
An enemy has been slain.
But Merlin's kicking a lot of ass, so... appreciated. Let me know if the audio levels need to be changed or anything, guys. If anybody's even, like, straight up watching. It says I've got 2 viewers, I guess? I don't know. From my perspective, it's 2:17 p.m. on a Monday, so it's not too surprising to see nobody watching. But, you know, whatever. Nobody can say
Enemy down.
that I don't try and stream more.
Celebrate with some tuna.
Audio seems fine? Okay.
An
It's just
enemy
if the
has
game
been
was loud or I was quiet or vice versa, something to that effect. Get out of here, Apollo. You're not Apollo Creed.
Double kill.
Not Apollo Crews.
You're getting better and better.
Some third Apollo, probably. Who even knows? I sure don't. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Something just happened and I don't know what. Because I can't see the Steam log. Once the game's over, I'll figure that out. What, you mean like Cthulhu?
You're getting better and better.
I know. You know, the funny thing about Cthulhu is that people treat that god like he's a bigger deal than he actually is. Last I checked, in like
Getting better and better.
in the mythology that Cthulhu is in, he's actually kind of a minor deity. He's a sneaky little slipper, little sneaky serpent. That's how it be. We got people spinning to winning. Because the opposing team is having so much difficulty, my respawn timer is absolutely astronomical. So I just kind of have to sit and
An enemy has been slain.
do absolutely nothing for a little bit. That's my punishment for failing. I don't know enough about Cthulhu to give you a proper assessment. I just remember hearing that in the grand scheme of things, he's not that big of a deal in the mythology he's a part of. Whereas popular culture would have you believe that he's like the one true god.
Celebrate with some tuna.
It's just, it's not. Run! Run for near. For near. I will fight off Apollo.
I think an Ursa got another teammate.
Get over here, you nerd.
Better and better.
I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna cut you with my sword. I'm gonna fly through time and space and shoot beams of I don't know at you. Whoa, Nelly. Keep going, Serpent. Keep going. Ah, we almost got Susano. We almost got him. But we didn't. Also, enemy trying to murder me. Any teammates that wish to back me up is always appreciated. I think I saw Fenrir running over there, working wonderfully
Force to be reckoned with.
as one of them, whatchamacallits. I don't know, meat shield. I couldn't think of a nicer way to say meat shield, so I just went with that. Okay.
I think an Ursa got another teammate.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Ares. You and your weird miscellaneous chain nonsense, I don't even know what that's about. And I am the dead.
You have been slain.
Well, I'll just chill back over here for a day.
Let's celebrate with some tuna.
Sure hope the dude raining icicles down on people's on our side. 'Cause that looks like a useful move. Honestly, it feels like my ultimate move should be used more often for just running away. Because I'm invulnerable while I use it. I keep hearing that it's apparently incredibly powerful. So I'm guessing I'm just not doing it properly.
Empower my blade.
Susano, that is the worst choice you could have made. See, now you've got a god of Valkyries and some kind of wolf thing going on here messing with your life. This is what happens. Clean up duty! Kind of wasted that. Oh well. Looks like it seems like a pretty safe bet we're going to win at this point anyway, so. It's not like I'm the most useful member of the team, so eh. Oh yeah, I can also do this. I can briefly inconvenience people by throwing them in the air for half a second. I guess if used properly, I can like open enemies up to my opponents and stuff, but like,
Take care of things.
hey, somebody kill them.
Don't let this stop.
Somebody kill that Susano. Do it.
Let's hope they both learn their lesson.
Okay, or Merlin, you can
At this rate,
die at the same time. I mean, I guess that's an option. Not with the strategy I would have gone with personally. But then again, I guess I also died. So, you know what, maybe I have no place to criticize. Also, our entire team is dead.
Have reached your portal.
Our entire team is dead and waiting for respawn, because we're so insanely ahead that we can actually just let the enemy team exist for a large period of time. They really didn't get that much of an advantage out of it. Now, if they could keep us dead, now that'd be one thing. Stop it. Stop it.
Enemy down.
No, you're not allowed in there. Okay. Take that, no name. No name the wise, no name the frothy.
Your portal.
Okay. Sorry about that, explanank. Blanok.
That can't be good.
The music has gotten much more intense.
You're getting better and better.
That means the game is almost over. I need revenge on Susano!
You are
It didn't
a
work.
force to be reckoned with.
It didn't work.
At least they had each other.
It didn't work and I'm upset now. Pretty sure Blanok over here's got things handled. You only need to survive long enough, my dude. We would literally need to stand around and do absolutely nothing to lose at this point. Yeesh, that's a lot of dudes. Okay, hang on. Back off, all y'alls. Back off, you big nerds. We've got a big old serpent.
Enemy down. Let's celebrate with some tuna.
That was not hard. That was not hard to push back at all. I am so used to losing matches that this is honestly feeling pretty great. This is what victory feels like, even though I keep losing. I keep dying, but you know what? I'm part of the winning team, so technically it still counts.
An ally has been slain.
You guys just need to take down a single enemy, or all of those minions. That works too. It's impossible to lose. Okay, thank you. Whew, that would have been embarrassing somehow. I don't even know how, like, mathematically that would have been feasible, but... Man, it coulda. Okay, I'm gonna give you teamwork, I'm gonna give you friendly, and I'm gonna give you guide. There you go. Enjoy those condemnations. Whatever. Yay! I got a commendation for being friendly. I try. Okay. All right. Now let's see. I saw something happen over here. Let's see. The mini feed is not telling me. I don't know if someone followed, subscribed, something. I don't know. My mini feed's usually supposed to tell me these things, but it didn't this time. It's very unfortunate. And yeah, by the way, apparently Ganesha, you know, of Hindu mythology, has an alternate skin where it's a mouse and a robot. I don't know where this trend of mecha driving rodents came from, but seems to be sweeping the internet by storm. People are apparently watching. Nope. Slowly, oh so slowly, oh so slowly approaching the promised lands. Ma'am, bam, thank you, ma'am. I gotta get good at this character. Oh, we've got Odin. I've never heard of Chiron. Shows what I know. I wonder if this is the same Atamarasu that we went up against earlier. Nope, because they're using a Blake skin. Respect. Who's Rockruss? Looks cool. Destroyer of Mountains. Well, that sounds like a useful teammate to have. Boom, 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 boom. There's a spider over there. Do I have something to throw at the spider? I do not. Unfortunate! Discordia. Goddess of Strife. Huh. You missed absolutely nothing, mate. Oh, yeah. I activate this thing! There we go. Everybody get the bonuses. Whoop, whoop. Dominion, don't go there. Video games are video games, just move on. I will not punch the spider. I mean, I guess I could punch the spider. I've punched a spider before, but I also regret having done so, so... That's not... What the... Who shined a lighteth upon thee? Oh, right. I need to get one of those things. There. The game always yells at me whenever I don't do that. I personally don't think spending time over here is really all that useful, but like, everyone else on the team always seems to crowd around these things whenever a game starts, so far be it from me to start asking questions now. I just help where I can. Mine. No, that's not mine at all. You did not let me have that. Most unfortunate. Can I have that one? I can! Alright, let's see if we can actually make anything happen or if we're going to lose horribly. Considering we won the last game, odds seem pretty low in this time around, but, you know, we can hope for the best. Oh, great, they've got that serpent that makes the tornadoes happen. I hate that guy. I hate that guy so much. Get out of here, you. You get out of here right now. Everybody be faster as I run away like a coward.
Guess there's a first for everything.
Okay, thank you, Rockruss. Sometimes my team sneaks up on the enemy when they're waiting for those creatures to show up. But yeah, I've seen that happen, though. It's only worked once. It's kind of hard to, I guess, communicate strategies like that when microphones aren't being, being put into play. Run, Blake! Run for the hills! Blake, no, you fool! You're just going to die. You should go back and get heals. My problem is I'm trying to help you, you nerd. Ah, Lord. Ah, Lord, ah, Lord, ah, Lord. Running away. Oh, Lord, they're throwing in their twisters. They throwing in their twisters. They got twisted sisters. Okay, die minions, die minions. Run, get out of the death circle. Okay, well, one team really needs to start making a play. Oh boy. You know, it's interesting. I see a fair amount of Blakes running around. Because, well, she's the easiest to unlock. I've seen exactly one Weiss. I have yet to see a Yang or a Ruby. Considering how much effort you have to do in order to get them, that makes sense. And I'm sure eventually they'll show up.
At least they had each other.
Die, die, die. Dance, dance, dance. Oh, great. We've got the flyy snake. Get out of here. Well, I mean, I got a Blake on my team, mate. So come on now. Probably because you're playing on an Xbox. You gotta stop doing that. You need a less terrible computer. All y'alls need to get out of my face.
Enemy down. Let's celebrate with some tuna. I'll be fine. Let's hope they.
Because Blake is a cat. Oh, Blake just died. Unfortunate for her. Blake is a cat, so she wants to fish. Give her the fish. No, you play on a Switch. That works too. In retrospect, maybe I should have been playing on a Switch this entire time. But I got it on Steam, so. Man, how are we losing? Come on, teamwork, DreamWorks. Make a push. Make science happen.
Leave it to you to take care of things.
Like that. Come on now, everybody. Work as a team. Punch the enemy team in the face with a gun. Yeah, use your big old sword thingy. Do that. Slash them up. Cut their face off. Make them regret having a head. And we got this dude over here. Who even knows what they're up to? I gotta kill them. No. You don't get to stay. We got elephants. Elephants!
I wouldn't leave. Let's hope they both learned their lesson.
If I can link my account, that would be awesome. Because I don't want to start over on my progress. Seriously, even after that push I just made, we're still behind? Seemed like we won a bunch of those fights, and then we're still losing. I am confused. For whatever reason, whenever I think we're doing good, we're doing poorly, and whenever we're doing poorly, we're doing good. It makes no sense to me. All right, well, get rid of that guy.
Let's celebrate with some tuna.
Okay, very briefly in the lead, but not by much. Hey, quit running! Oh, they can let Neath get away. Guys. Stop letting that Neath get away. Just because she can do a backflip, don't mean she should be able to escape conflict. No, don't mind me, I'm just running away. Shut up, Ganesha. I've had it with your bullying ways. Yeah. I always forget to use the dang relics anyway, so stop bothering me about that. So stop that. You're bothering me. You're bothering me. It's the, whatchamacallit, announcer pack. I got really tired of the default, boring, just standard dude talking. So the second I got one, I got Yang's first. I had that going for a couple days. I literally unlocked the Blake announcer pack the second before I started streaming. Die, monsters! Boom, boom, shakalaka boom.
Not bad. I think Ursa got another teammate.
I have shiny sword! Shining blade! I'm going to die, but my goal was to distract.
Don't let this stop you.
My goal was to distract. Okay, we're very minorly in the league. Oh, but that seems to be changing real fast. This fight is too close for comfort. I make everybody faster. Man, I'm more than willing to chalk it up as me just being really bad at the game, but sometimes, I swear, it feels like some gods are way stronger than others. I've learned to deeply resent whenever Ganesha shows up. And dang Elephanto is way too dang strong. And I can fly!
Celebrate with some tuna.
Take that, Neath. Yeah, you better backflip out of conflict. Again.
I think Ursa got another teammate.
You absolute bupkis. I be all the time saying that's bupkis. Yep. Yeah, you better run, Odin. Okay, preventing minions. Ugh. All right, I never use this stupid because this this banish skill sucks. It either misses entirely because I'm bad at aiming it, or it works and I've inconvenienced an enemy for like 2 seconds. All right, well, at least I'm not the only one with bad aim. There we go. There we go. I gotta try and flip somebody. Did I do it? No, I don't. I did not do it.
You have slain an enemy.
Not today, Neath. You're not escaping from me this time.
Triple kill. You're getting better and better.
Pile on the elephant! Make him regret having an elephant face! Things are going poorly, run away, except I can't.
You have been.
I hate moves that have a damage over time effect. It's like, well, you just have it now. Enjoy the 5 seconds you have to think maybe you'll be able to survive and then die anyway. Okay, we're temporarily in the lead. But not enough of a lead to be comfortable. Jingwei! Or Jingwei! I don't know. Nawa! Get right on, Mr. Snick.
That can't be good.
I don't like dealing with this evil, snaky snake.
Enemy down.
The snake is the worst. Ganesha's weak!
At least they had each other.
Oh yeah, you better run. You better run, you so-and-so.
Not bad.
Running away now. Oh, never mind, I'm dead.
Getting better and better.
Because I'm playing the only character in this entire game that doesn't have some sort of ensnaring skill, apparently. Enemies are always able to consistently run away from me without any problems whatsoever. But the second I try to run away, haha, no. They have a dash, or they have some sort of stupid ribbon thing that pulls me closer. Because everybody just becomes Roadhog, apparently. Those guys seem to be doing okay. I'm gonna stay over here. Oh God, everything's exploding.
You have slain an enemy.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I appreciate you noticing. Kill the Nui!
Down.
New way. The New Day? I don't know. What's the New Day getting in this? Gods of positivity.
I won't let you down.
Yeah, except it seems like they don't have to aim theirs.
Have you learned your lesson yet?
Like, I just tried to use it, and I missed. So, guess I just gotta wait 10 seconds before I can try and fail to use it again. As is customary. Get out of here, Ganesh!
Take care of things.
Ah!
Teammate is down. What's the plan?
Hey, I actually used it right for once.
Double kill.
Finally.
You're getting better and better.
Got an achievement for that.
At least they had each other.
I think that might be the first time I've ever successfully used that ability ever. Just keep going, go.
To be reckoned with.
Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Speed up!
I won't let you down.
Oh, I'm about to die. And now I am dead.
Force to be reckoned.
I don't know who did it.
There,
I don't know what move they had that did it. But apparently they just have an ability that lets them do that.
that can't be good.
That's up on you, people. I have no idea. This game has too many characters for me to memorize what every single one of them can do.
A teammate is down. What's the plan?
Fight back and hope for the best. Like this.
Leave it to you to take care of
See?
things.
Ta-da! I did a thing. Hey team, you want to help, or are we just hanging out? We just hanging out at home? Gonna watch some Netflix? Maybe some Hulu. Get over here so I can hit you with my magics. I see you over there. Eh, what are you gonna do about that? Nothing. Look how fast I can slashy, slashy.
Enemy down.
I keep so close to beating him.
You have
So
slain an
close.
enemy.
So close.
Not alone.
Mate, you don't even know what your character
Better and
does.
better.
Oh boy, they're mounting a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. They've been here for years. Something, 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 something. Jeers? I don't know. Launching fireballs. Flying. Oh god, my entire team has decided to abandon me.
An ally has been slain. Leave it to you to take care of
Well,
it.
there goes their tank at least. Now we can just get rid of you before I explode.
Enemy down.
Well, somehow I did. I didn't explode. I don't know how I didn't explode, but I'm okay with it. Oh, never mind. I exploded.
You have been slain.
Have I? Thank you, Blake. I would not have known that.
Battle might go I'll be an ally has been slain.
Okay, well, remember that small lead we had? It's getting smaller. Like, way smaller. I'm gonna attack minions from way over here.
You're unstoppable.
The Ruby music has begun! Yeah, you better run, Neef. Speed ups for everyone, I guess. I'm doing my best. I'm too close to dying. I don't want to be a detriment. Yep, okay, the numbers sure are peeling off. That's annoying.
Celebrate with. At least they had each other.
Okay, I think we've got this. We might have this.
You're getting
Maybe.
better and better.
Joke's on you, Ganesh.
An enemy has been slain.
You left yourself wide open to the rest of the team just by standing there like a moron as you punched me in the face. Kill everything everywhere.
Teammate.
Specifically this guy. Where are all of these attacks coming from?
Life isn't like a fairy tale. I see no integrity.
We're about to lose. We're gonna lose. We came so far, yet failed anyway. I am trying so hard. I guess minions don't count anymore. And I'm about to be the reason that the team loses. Nope, 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 nope. That's gonna be someone else's fault, not mine.
An enemy has been slain.
No, we might be able to do it. Just one more. Maybe. Maybe. Oh my god, we did it. We did it! Oh my god. I have never come that close to winning and losing at the same time. Anyway, you were friendly. You were a good guide. You were teamwork for days. And I get a commendation. I am the Supreme Being. Woo! There we go. We got some battle point boosters. We got a whole bunch of other stuff. We're making magic. We're making biscuits. Got that going for me, which is good. Got those going for me, which is good. Okay. So close. 150 more of those things, and I would have been golden grams. Booster? A booster for what? A 3 days booster for what? Explain yourself. I'm so close. I just need to keep going. Goodbye, Mayor. Thank you for taking time out of your duties. I guess I could check Twitter. Nothing really happening on the tweeter box. And nobody's really talking in the chat box either, so I guess I'll just go into hibernation until the next game starts. Apparently everyone's able to just beat the new Pokemon game in a day and a half? That's weird. Your only mate, you're British. How many Britishisms are in that game anyway? Well, what's all this then? Man, does Britland even have curry? I don't even know, man. Oh, dang, do we have the serpent person on our side this time? No one cares, Dominion. Your words are words, not actions. And actions are better than words. Anyway, we've got the serpent on our side this time. It's a miracle. That is hilarious. I am glad to see that they took advantage of the fact that the region was so British. Oh, well, there we go. Japan makes it seem like curry is their thing. Then again, I don't know. Everything is stolen from some country. Do you fight the queen and her 6 corgis? Because if you do, if the Pokemon League champion isn't Queen Elizabeth and her 6 corgis, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Seems like a missed opportunity to me. A rubbish bin. Excuse me, I need to go put this in the rubbish bin. Oh no, Kookalookalookaloo. What are you doing all the way over there? You're gonna get yourself killed. And Nuwa's going over there too? Oh no. Oh god, they've got the serpent. They've got the serpents. Oh, and they've got Sun Wukong. Good lord, they've got Goku. Things are already going horribly wrong. Why am I slowed? Am I being told that that's what happens? You're a trailer that spoiled it. Somehow nobody has died yet, and I don't know how that's happened. I leveled up and I didn't do anything. That is confusing and weird to me. Aha!
Guess there's a first.
Take that, Izanami! Friends! I give you speed buffs! Oh, the giant lizard's not on our side anymore. I forgot. Ooh, I forgot. That's a problem. Go back in your hidey hole, son, Wukong. Get back over there. Yeah, you better run. You dang coward. Oh, here comes my death. Goodbye, cruel world.
I wouldn't underestimate your opponents.
Who was doing that? I wasn't. Get back into your hidey hole and eat your Haagen-Dazs, chunky monkey. Yeah, well, Nuwa's about to die. Unless they get away. Seems unlikely. Oh. Unless I guess I decide to distract everyone and get killed myself. Oh, Lord! Oh, Lord! Oh, Lordy, Lord! That was scary. Get back here. Toucan Common, whoever you are. I will cut you with my sword! What do you gotta say about that, chump? Nothing, cause you did.
Let's celebrate with some tuna.
That is the most emotion I think I've ever heard in Blake's voice in a positive inflection. It's like, time for some tuna! Like, you big goober. Where's this Happy Styles in the show? Be happy, lady. No more sad cat girls. There's just something inherently wrong about that very concept. Why have a cat girl if it's just gonna be sad? That's illegal! Take that, big wizard! I called this thing a big wizard. Whatever. They've got god powers. Everything is a wizard. If you believe enough. I regret nothing and everything.
Don't let this stop you.
Well, I can't stop. I haven't unlocked Weiss yet.
Enemy down. Let's celebrate with some tuna.
Tuna!
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, they do that.
You're getting better.
Support coming in. I see you over there, Wukong. Wait, is my team nearby? I can't even tell. Get speed buffed! I don't know if that helps or not, but I'm trying.
You think an Ursa got another team?
Lordy, lordy, am I ever trying to help? Just because I'm bad at it don't mean that I ain't trying. Oh, that's a big lizard. King Arthur, avenge me!
Don't let this stop you.
Avenge me with your Arthurian ways!
Enemy down.
Oh, holy crap, he actually did.
Celebrate with some tuna.
Go, Arthur!
A teammate is down. What's the plan?
Punch them back!
At least they had each other.
Die, snake wizard! Oh lord, things are going poorly. Ah lord. Everybody don't mind me, I'm just running in terror, as you do. You know, leader of the Valkyries running in terror, as she probably would. Definitely. That is in character. Surely. I wish I could teleport. Get your weeb sauce out of here, you. No, it doesn't have a freaking fate night. Night bright!
Let's celebrate with some tuna. Leave it to you to take care
Rainbow bright, light bright. Whatever you want to call it, I don't know.
An enemy has been slain.
There we go. We pretty much just annihilated that entire team in a few seconds, and it was awesome. Get out of here, giant lizard. You and your stank breath. Someone help me fight the lizard. Thank you. No regrets.
I wouldn't have. Enemy down. Let's celebrate with some tuna. At least they had each other.
Justice. Decent game.
An enemy has been slain.
To the best of my knowledge, I'm pretty sure this Ruby event is the first time any character from a different franchise altogether and isn't a god got put in. Except for Bob Ross, but Bob Ross is a god in his own way. Well, considering I don't have time to play most things I want to play, I'm going to say no, I haven't yet. It always surprises me to hear characters that I didn't think could talk. Like that Mayan lizard dude. He can talk, and it's weird. Get out of here, Wukong.
Enemy down. Let's celebrate with some tuna.
Regrets!
Double kill.
We're still 100 points in the lead. I can't snap my fingers, but I tried to. That's the best I can do. I just can't do it. I can whistle. Oh, crap. There we go.
Thanks.
It's not easy, but I can do it. Yeah, anyway, I've got like a billion games I've got to play. A billion games on top of that I want to play. It's just so many video games. When does the lizard go away?
Let's celebrate with some
Oh,
tuna.
the lizard is dead.
There.
Take that, Dr. Connors.
Double kill.
Get rolled on, fool. Kill the lizard again. Do it. Do it. It worked. And I'm not dead. That's weird. Don't mind me, I'm just running in horror.
Close.
Running in horror.
You're getting better and better.
Killed that world serpent twice in very quick succession. It's very surprising to me, I will not lie to you.
Enemy down.
Also, I guess I need another relic or something. Using this will allow you to teleport any allied tower with one rooted in place. Removes crowd control effects and makes you immune to new ones for 2 seconds? Yeah, we'll take those. I don't know what all these relics do. Why do the minions fighting sound like slap fights? Is that supposed to be what that's supposed to sound like? Because that's what it does sound like. Anyway. Teammate is... nobody's around.
That can't be good.
Running away, running away, running away, running away. Okay, I guess you have some control over where that goes. Forgive me, O mighty world serpents. I will return to cut your stupid face off in half a second. Just wait up, yo.
Minions have reached your portal.
Let me fly! Yeah, like that.
Getting better and better.
Not this time, fool. I don't know what causes that speed up sometimes. I'm assuming a teammate. But boy howdy, do I appreciate it. There we go. Fling the monkey. And then Freya ran away.
An enemy has been slain.
Again. The again is the important part.
Enemy down. Let's celebrate with an enemy has been slain.
Let's celebrate with an enemy has been slain. That's dark, Blake. That's some dark stuff. Yes, let us celebrate the murder of our enemies with the murder of additional enemies. See you over there, Izonami. Was that a bad idea? Yes.
Don't let this
Do I regret it? Also,
force to
yes.
be reckoned with. On guard.
I don't know if the World Serpent takes damage while it's in its super big form, its big wormy worm form.
Down. Let's celebrate with some tuna.
I'm guessing that thing's strong, but man, is it a huge target. It is. It is hard to miss. What the? How did Wukong get so much of his health back?
Even Ursa got another teammate. Let's
Everybody. Everybody
Their battle is over.
is dead now.
Deicide.
Deicide, indeed. Thank you for that. But now the entire team is back from the dead, and I'm gonna end this lizard. Or at least the minions that the lizard is escorting, as it slowly inches away in fear. Can I make the lizard go up? No, the lizard is in fact immune to my ensnaring ability. Because some gods just get preferential
An
treatment.
enemy has been slain.
So, you know, there's some fun times right there. Anyway, get yourself some speed boosts, my folks. Die, monsters!
Let's celebrate with some tuna. An enemy has been slain.
I helped kill at least 2 of y'all's. I actually don't regret that one. Now it's only a matter of time. Give it a few seconds and we've won.
Even Ursa got another teammate.
Granted, if our entire team dies, it'll take a bit longer than a few seconds. Yeah, you might want to run.
Double kill.
Never mind, whole team's dead.
You're getting better and better. Deicide.
My microphone just popped off. Of its stand.
Have reached your portal.
Well, that's not good. I kinda...
Minions have reached your portal.
Okay. Oh boy. We need to win this fight pretty quick so I can fix this.
Leave it to you to take care of.
Come on, everybody, everywhere die. Okay, thank God. Oh boy, how do I fix this? Luckily, no one's watching, so nobody's the wiser. Oh, hang on. I gotta give everybody commendations. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. Okay. Oh boy. Maybe this works. Okay, no, that did not work. Is my microphone just broken? That would be really bad. Can't tell which way is lefty and which way is righty, lefty loosey and which way is righty tighty. Your only mate admitting to not watching. Oh, hang on, I think I got it. Hey, I did it. Alright, cool. Nobody saw it break. Nobody saw me fix it. So close. I should win like an award or something. Oh, that was fast. Okay. I should win like an award or something. Like, least engaged audience of the year award. They're there and they're watching intently and they're enjoying themselves, but by God, they refuse to talk. Hey, Rubes. Lock it in! My nose is getting runny. That's no good. Yeah, look, another Blake. Or maybe it's the same Blake. Who knows? I don't pay attention to, like, actual people's usernames. Is that the winged bird of Raw? Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting to do those. Can I not activate mine too? I gotta activate those things more often. So many fights have gone by and I haven't activated them. The glorious one. Glorious. No, I don't. I do not, in fact, actually mean that. We've got Zeus! Oh, never mind. We've got some sort of horrifying Mecha Zeus. Interesting, but okay. Also, we've got boosters for days, so I sure hope we win this! No, I don't mean that either. What would a robot even know about these such things? Wait for the ding. There it is. I don't know what causes that. Why does nobody in the show call Blake BB? Blake Belladonna. BBD. Blake BD. BBBD. 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 Babadi. Babadoosh. Babadoosh. That man's got a turtle frame. That's cool. Super toilet! We do not speak of such names. Not in this realm. So much clogging. Wait, Kronos is a thing in this? What pantheon is Kronos a part of? Wait, Kronos as in... Wait, no, Kronos as in father of Zeus Kronos? Because that looks like he's all, like, time magic, and I thought it was in that aspect. Because, I mean, if it is the one from, you know, the Greek mythology, then okay, but it looks like he's full of the time magics. I mean, we've got a Zeus over here full of the space magics, so we've got that going for us, and so I guess it rhymes. I always forget. Gotta buy relics. I like being able to give everybody a speed buff. Makes me feel like I'm contributing. I know there is a god of time named Kronos, and that's what I'm thinking of, but at the same time, Kronos is also the name of a gigantic monster man who gave birth to Zeus. I'm not this weird robot version of Zeus, but you know what I mean. Man, there are a lot of characters in this game that use a bow.
The heat bears down upon you.
Raw is so freakishly over extravagant in this game. Okay, maybe they might add Kronos, father of Zeus, and he'll be listed as Greek. Oh, right, Greek, Roman. I get all of this stuff confused, and I feel like a big old dum-dum. Stay away. I'm not saying bows aren't awesome. Who said that they aren't? Anybody who says that the bow isn't an awesome weapon is not only a monster, but should be thrown into a volcano. Haha! I tried and instead ended up first blood.
Enemy has been slain.
Well, at least the rest of my team is infinitely better than I am.
I'll be pitting an Ursa
Okay, well, I mean that
teammate.
Blake was not a good example of my faith. Everybody fall down, go boom eventually. No matter how good you are, you're gonna slip up. I do way more for the team once I can actually start attacking faster than once every fortnight. And I really hate that that word stopped being a measurement of time and started being a game I don't like. Oh, sweet merciful Christ, what just happened? Avenge me!
Enemies have returned to base.
A teammate is down. What's the plan?
Not only was I not avenged, we're losing now. This is a problem. For many reasons I'm sure you're aware of.
Enemy down. Let's celebrate with some tuna.
We gotta do it just flying around. Quit flying, you. Kill him!
My husband's slain.
Make him regret flying, I guess. Speed buff! I'm helpful. Why must I have the worst aim in human history? Why did Zeus run away? You fool! All you've done is get closer to my sword. I'm going to die now.
Can't be good.
Indeed.
Life isn't like a fairy tale.
Sun Wukong's not even in this game, but there's still a monkey running around messing up everybody's day. All of our boons, all of our buffs. For naught.
An enemy has
The boosters will do nothing. Kill him! Kill him!
enemy down.
Okay.
Celebrate with some tuna.
What is that, the Mayan monkey god of dance? Is that his thing?
You're getting better and better.
The Mayan monkey god of dance? 'Cause that's what it seems like it is.
Better.
It's very frustrating. I sure hope the rest of my team can make this whole thing get turned around because we are losing. And I don't like the fact that we're losing after using boosters. And yet all of the times we didn't use boosters is the time that we decided to win. Granted, different teams, different strokes, different folks, and all that other jargon, but still, it's frustrating. Die, 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 die. I just said die. Wow, I managed to get out of the way of that fire beam really fast. Good for me. Things aren't going well at all.
That can't be good.
All of my enemies always do so much damage, and I always do absolutely no damage. It's very frustrating.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, now if only we could slay thy enemy about 1,000,000 more times. What the crap? Everybody, rock your body. Rock your body right. Backstreet's back. All right. Oh my god.
What's the plan?
Panic. Plan
I think an Ursa
is go after a singular enemy that looks like it's on its own and not doing anything. Like, you think you might be able to beat them, but then 4 of their teammates are going to come out of absolutely nowhere and murder you before you even have a chance to think. How's that for a plan, Blake? You cool with that one? Because that's the one I apparently decided to go with. And yet when I'm swarmed by 1,000,000 people, my teammates are never anywhere to be found. Yeah, fun fact, boyo. I already set it up so that it doesn't give me the default ones that they automatically buy.
You have been slain.
I set it to, I set the items that get bought over time to, like, I don't know. I looked up a YouTube video like best loadout, and it just said put this stuff in here, so I did. So don't come to me acting like I don't know nothing about that.
You're getting better and better.
Yeah, but if we don't extend, we have 0 chance. It's like, okay, fine, I guess I'll just stand around and do absolutely nothing. Great, now we're at a stalemate and they're still 50 points ahead. So sometimes you gotta extend. Well, it's looking like we're definitely going to lose without any chance of being able to fix that. If we weren't able to make it, if we weren't able to turn things around by now, I feel like we would have at some point, but not anymore apparently. Everyone else, we just keep going out, we die. Lather, rinse, repeat, all that good stuff. Monkey God decides to make me dance the samba for whatever
At
reason.
least they had each other.
And my entire team has run away, and I'm about to die because they all ran away. Cool, 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 cool. You know, the bulk of them had a full health. And I didn't realize not even a third way through the map was overextending on that one. I'm fine with losing. I just don't like losing stupidly.
You're getting better and better. I won't let you.
Kill him!
You have
Thank you. It's the principle of the thing. Alright, well, I guess I'm just going to try and run away now. I will bathe in no-glows. Not that I don't appreciate it, but at the same time, like, shut up, Raw. Oh, okay, I apparently just exploded. Cool.
your opponent.
I don't know who did that. Also, I was pretty sure the entire enemy team was on the other side of the map, so I don't even know how they did that. I wish I had a magic ability that managed to attack enemies no matter where they are on the map. That would be really useful to have.
Retreat, retreat.
Bite me, bite me. Okay, we're retreating for some reason, I guess. I don't... Everybody's full health and just standing around. Yeah, okay, I mean, if that's our strategy, hang on. Let me just stand here and spawn and do absolutely nothing for a day. This is a good strategy. Yeah, well, I don't know how to use any of those, so I don't know what you want from me. Die, die, die before I die. Die, die, die before I die. Or get killed by a...
Don't let
Get
this
killed by the stupid freaking monkey man again. Cool.
force to be reckoned with. You're getting better and better.
Almost swore. I almost swore.
At least they had each other.
Let the record show that I almost made a swear.
Triple kill. You're unstoppable.
swear, it just really does seem like some characters just have inherently better abilities than I do. And don't tell me to play another character, because that's obviously not something I have the ability to do.
Leave it to you to take care of things. Don't be so dramatic. You got it.
Where are these consumable items? Okay.
Retreat! Retreat!
There, I just bought a bunch. Apparently it's the C button. Okay, okay, thank you. That was good advice.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, but have enough enemies been slain for us to not be so far behind? Because unless that's the case, I don't care. I don't like the monkey. The monkey man is a jerk and I hate him. Take that, Chak.
That can't be good. Their battle is over.
Let's switch it up.
Let's hope they both learned their lesson. I wouldn't underestimate your opponent. A teammate is down.
Really, don't underestimate our opponents that are currently winning? That's really good advice. I feel like we're doing the opposite of underestimating them. I feel like we're getting our asses kicked by them.
An ally has been slain.
So, I don't know what fight you're watching, Blake, but it sure as hell apparently ain't this one.
Celebrate with some tuna.
I earned an achievement and I don't know how. Hello, Super Twin. I am going to die, and I hate everything. Team, if you want to all inexplicably get like 50 times better at the game than I am, that'd be cool.
That can't be good.
Or die. I guess that's also an option that's available to you. Not what I would have gone with, personally.
You're getting better and better. A teammate is down. What's the plan?
Well,
enemy has
I'm
been slain.
kind of voting for giving up. Is giving up an option? Because that seems really appealing right now.
You are a force to be reckoned with. Team Ruby has your back. Just hold on. You're nearly out. That can't be good. They'll think twice before attacking upon us.
And I missed.
You're getting better and better.
You say that, but I don't really know if that means anything. You know what they say about, you know, anything times zero? I am the zero.
That can't be good.
Yes, you can surrender. But I'm not actually going to surrender. Shoot a single bolt!
I wouldn't underestimate your opponents.
I just needed to shoot one single attack, and that would have at least gotten rid of him. At the very bare minimum, at least there would have been that. Alright, team, so we all need to just make a pact to stop dying right now.
You're getting better and better.
Guys, I think I just got done saying that we were all supposed to not die anymore and only let the enemies die constantly. And then you decided to die anyway. So I'm beginning to feel like you guys don't even want this team to win. Oh, then again, I guess I don't want this team to win either. Was it, though? Even if you're gonna lose. Oh, thanks, Zeus. Okay, well, let's make sure that we don't give Zeus anything because he's a kind of a butthole. There you go. I don't know how to do any of that. Yes, give me the thing. Okay, there's one thing I gotta check really quick. Okay, hang on, I gotta Google this. SMITE. Remove chat box. How do I turn off the chat? Okay, I don't want to do that. I want dialogue. To combat harassment is to simply ignore them. This can easily be done by opening the score screen in game, default tab key, and clicking the mute button besides their name. I guess that's an option. Let's see, how many points do I need? Barely any! Oh my god. Guys, we might actually be making some progress here. Okay, I gotta jump head first again. Okay, thank you for that. Well, yeah, I charge in, because standing around doesn't accomplish anything, so what am I supposed to do? Turn myself down slightly so I stop peeking the microphone. Hello. Okay, there we go. Turn that down to compensate. Okay. I noticed the audio levels kept bouncing into the red, and I apologize for that. Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. If anybody knows how to just make the chat window in games go away, let me know. Because in my personal experience, those have never been worth actually having in a video game. It's just a place for people to be jerks. Like, never give anybody the ability to type into a thing where a bunch of other people can play. It's just a bad call.
Freya.
Nope, not what I wanted to click. Nope, that's also not really where I was going with that. Thank you. Okay, this is definitely an entirely separate Amaterasu using the Blake skin. Mate, where'd you go? Have you not noticed how there's pretty much a Blake in every single match up at this point? You should be appreciating this. I guess you just have to mute everybody. Like, no offense to any of these guys. I don't know if any of them are bad people, but I don't want to take that chance. I'd rather just completely get rid of that. I swear to God, once I'm able to buy a new chair, I'm going to make this one explode. I don't know where the hell I'll be able to find any sort of explosive, or fireworks or something. But I hate this thing. I hate this chair so much. What's there to spoil? It's a freaking Pokemon game. Crap! Okay, somebody else did it. Cool, alright. I keep forgetting to do that. Now, whoever we had on our team who was playing... oh, no, there it is. That I was wondering. That was weird. It was looking like we lost our Amaterasu. You can just straight up play as Cerberus in this game. That is silly. Of course I'm going to make a video out of destroying this chair. I hate this chair so much. Not only is it constantly trying to kill me, it's completely falling apart. Like, pretty sure the arms of chairs ain't supposed to do that. Among other things. Anyway, make sure I reset the camera properly. Okay. Alright, come on, super team. Let's win this, not for me, not for you, but for me to have Weiss. Which is basically our way of... when that happens, everyone wins. Man, Hades, creepy looking dude in this game. I wonder if that's an alternate skin or if that's his default. Don't maniacally laugh at me, mister. We're on the same side. Anybody who wants it can have it. I don't trust my abilities in being able to do anything enough to comfortably take any buffs if somebody else can have them instead. Alright, let's see if we can make something happen. Probably not, but we're gonna try. Here comes Cerberus, here comes Cerberus, gonna murder me real fast. I'm first blood, that's just how things are. I can never escape. I am always the person who dies first. Alright, already going off on a really bad start. Will we be able to fix this at all? Looking like the answer to that's no, but we're gonna try anyway. Winning doesn't really matter much. At least not right now. I don't know what a god builder means, so what's that tell you? Unless you're talking about that thing where you can decide what the items you automatically buy are every time you show up into the headquarters. If that's what you're talking about, yeah, I've used that.
You nearly got me. Not.
Freya, please don't taunt the enemies. They're much, much stronger and more talented than you. Every enemy team's gotta have that stupid flying snake. Trying to escape. Trying to escape, I'm dead.
Don't be so dramatic. You got this.
Oh, hey, there goes half my health.
That's one
In an
more
instant.
time.
That's cool.
I think an Ursa got another teammate. An ally has been slain.
Mm-hmm. That happens a lot. You know, it'd be much more of an interesting story to tell me about any allies I have that don't die. Because it seems pretty safe to assume that pretty much, yeah, almost always that's the case. Yeah. I did the ability thing too.
Life isn't like a fairy tale.
I'll put all of my leveling up points into 2 because 2 is the best one.
That can't be good.
And I put Jack all into the 3rd one because that's the worst one. Like by far. Least useful skill ever. Maybe if I didn't miss with it all the time, but I do, so. Well, a bunch of enemies.
A teammate is down. What's the plan?
Run away.
An enemy has been slain.
The plan is always run away. The plan is throw your weapon on the floor and run like hell.
To the side! Enemy down!
Well, at least we killed Cerberus before I died. It's something.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, can we slay, like, the enemies, like, more? Like, more than that?
You're getting better and better.
Oh, okay, or I guess one of our teammates can do it. I mean, that's also an option. Not one I like, but, you know, whatever.
An enemy has been slain.
The game spoiled me. It let me win too many fights. Now I'm just angry about our constant failures. Why do you use generic cat noises? Record better ones. Well, I'm about to die.
Enemy down. Celebrate
If Cerberus were any bigger, the character would only get more unfair. It already has a cone of malice that it shoots out of its 3 heads that does 1,000,000 points of damage per nanosecond. Yeah, let's also make it the size of a building. Seems like a fair way of going about things, definitely.
Leave it to you to take care of things. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, you better run. And all of the enemy team has just showed up out of nowhere. Last I checked, Cerberus was dead. I don't know how it ended up behind me, but there you go, I guess.
A teammate is down.
Yep,
What's the
that's not
plan?
new. Please help me kill Cerberus before Cerberus kills me. Please.
An enemy has been slain.
I think we got him. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm almost positive I'm going to die before I manage to get over to this base.
Stay back.
Huh, somehow I didn't. Okay, fair enough, game. I'm just really used to enemies having abilities that can travel the entirety of the map. Not used to things not being terrible.
You're getting better and better. I think an Ursa got another teammate.
Just killed an enemy before I died. That's something. You know, for a brief fraction of a second, we were actually... Okay, why is the number still going down? For a brief fraction of a goddamn second, we actually managed to pull ahead. Those were good times. Let that be a lesson. Never look at the counter and see how you're doing, ever. Just because you've somehow managed to stop being massively behind the enemy team doesn't mean they're not going to immediately turn it back around on you. They will.
You're getting better. And
They
better.
always will. Yes, thank you, stupid flying snake monster. Your constant twister of death that you can never escape is an incredibly fun and fair move to have.
Have you learned your lesson?
Never.
Don't be so dramatic. You got this.
Well, there was a small chance of being able to turn this around at one point, but that appears to have gone out the window. So now all I can really hope to accomplish is
What's the plan?
not lose horribly. Or, I guess, get hit by a pig?
Each other.
And die mere seconds after leaving the spawn. Cool.
We can do this together.
No, we can't, Blake. Stop saying that. You know, all the teamwork in the world isn't enough to, you know, undo the fact that we just kind of suck. Like, you can have 1,000 people working together, and if they're all terrible at their job, you're not going to miraculously come from behind and win. That's just not how the world works.
The teammate is down. What's the plan?
Kill Cerberus.
An enemy.
Kill Cerberus.
That's one way to pass time.
Always the plan, kill Cerberus. Then get murdered by Amaterasu. Cool, I even made it back into spawn and got killed. That's fun. That's always a good time. Good, sweet, merciful Christ, where did this entire team come from? The entire team just came out of absolutely nowhere and pushed my crap in.
At least they had each other. Triple kill.
I thought my team was with me. I was wrong. Okay, I guess the lessons I'm learning from everything, including the chat, is never leave the first third of the map. Ever. Gotcha. Okay, I will never do that again. I'll just hang out back here. And kind of hope for the best, I guess.
An ally has been slain.
Yep, that happens a lot. Okay.
Enemy down. Let's celebrate with some tuna.
Well, that's what happens when you overextend, apparently. It's Ashura.
Double kill.
Missed.
You have slain an enemy. An ally has been slain. Not bad. An enemy has been slain.
And I'm dead.
You have been enemy down. Let's celebrate with some tuna.
Ultrabot, I feel like that's ultimately kind of an entirely pointless question. You can't change characters in the middle of a fight. Or at the very least, if you can, I've never seen anyone do it. So whether or not we have a Guardian or not is pointless. Because there's nothing that can be done about it. I sure inconvenienced Cerberus for a moment there.
The teammate is down. What's the plan?
Die, I guess. Kind of all you really can do. Get hit by about 50 special moves all at once.
Life isn't like a
That's my plan, apparently. Isis over here's plan is to just stand and spawn and wait for death, I guess. So that's cool. I walked out of spawn and the first thing that happened was I lost half of my health.
Double kill. You're getting better and better.
You have no idea how tempting it is to just sit and spawn and wait for the game to end. You really have no idea. Oh, guess I'll just stand here. Maybe they'll approach. And mildly inconvenience them for a moment. But the serpent got off his special attack, so I'd have half of my health gone in an instant.
Got another teammate.
See, that's exactly what I'm trying to talk about when I'm saying that I feel like some characters just have better skills than others. That serpent demon thing, yeah, you know, I'm totally cool with that.
An enemy has been slain.
The enemy serpent thingy can just use this a special ability that not only if you're standing in it, I mean, the range is huge, so the odds of them missing are almost non-existent. But if you end up in it, then you just sort of take 1,000,000 points of damage, and even if you do get out of the circle of death, it just keeps going. The damage just never stops. Ever. But I don't care anymore. Finally. Finally! It took forever, but I did it! Yeah, I always forget about relics. Okay, now my question is, how do I make it so this is the only skin I ever use, ever? Because this is the only, see this? You see this? You see this character right here? This character is dead. Only Weiss now. Only Weiss now. Okay. Question is... Ultrabot coming in with the yaw. I don't know why he said that. Yeah, Freya died on the way back to her home planet. There is only Weiss now. I will open this and see what's inside. A skin for a hero that I don't think I even have. When's the next really cool thing? I guess level 28, but I don't really know what a global emote even is. I guess we'll find out when we get there. Okay, so how do I make sure that I am using the Weiss skin?
Freya.
Oh, okay. I don't even care if I never win a match ever again. Weiss now. All is right with the world. Like, why would anybody use any of these other skins? Ever. Like, the second they announced that this character was getting a Weiss skin, everyone should have been like, oh, damn, might as well just completely remove all other skins from the game. Because, like, this character doesn't even exist anymore, just Weiss now. That makes the losses worth it. It really, honestly does. Question.
Defend left lane.
Good game. Okay, follow me.
I'll gank left lane.
Like, why on earth would you have a different voice to your skin? That's dumb. Never do that.
Attack.
It better be the voice that comes out when I'm playing. I will throw a major fit if it isn't. Apparently, I guess Weiss was the most amount of work for character translation, because Freya swings her sword like a maniac, whereas Weiss is like, you know, graceful and stuff. So they had to like change that. I mean, you know, it's not like they put in the effort to give.
Legacy is mine to uphold, and I'll do it as a huntress.
Hell yeah! Because the thing about like we got Ruby and Blake just flying around the battlefield. I mean, Ruby can sort of fly, I guess. Not in the way that, oh, look at that! Oh, that is so much more dignified. Yay, it's adorable. I'm happy. Okay. Oh, hey, Poseidon, how it be? Rolling with Poseidon and Cupid. Yeah, from what I hear, nobody saw this crossover coming. But ultimately, didn't the crossover do exactly what everyone, you know, in the working on the game hoped? Getting people who didn't have any interest in Smite whatsoever playing Smite? Because I never had any interest in playing Smite ever, and then they decided to put Ruby characters in it, and now I'm playing it. So, isn't that by definition a successful crossover? Just saying. Alright, let's get some voice lines up in here. I want to hear her talk. Oh, it's using the glyphs, so I'm happy. I appear to have been impaled.
They made that look easy.
Yeah, nothing Weiss hasn't shrugged off before. Whoa, boy. Trying to hit the 2. There we go. Yeah, it's already looking like a bad time for us, but you know what?
Down. What's the plan?
I'm not about to be upset about that, honestly.
Enemy down.
Okay, that's something that
Celebrate with some tuna.
some god on the enemy team can do. Kind of looked like releasing the Kraken. You'd think that would have been a Poseidon thing.
Your portal.
An ally has been slain.
Unless that was Poseidon and the enemy also has a Poseidon? Is that possible? I'm not 100% sure what the enemy team's composed of, so I'm just going to assume they... Oh, they do have a Poseidon! Okay, so yeah, that was a thing. That's good to know. Guess who's flying, fools? Glyphs! You can't do nothing about it.
That can't be good.
Get out of the way of that. Yeah.
Ally has been slain.
Yeah, allies die a lot. That happens, my friend. But I'm Weiss, so I'm okay with it.
Enemy down.
Take that, enemy Poseidon. Oh, cool, they've got the serpent on their side that just kills everybody instantly. And they've got backflipping lady. Cool. Everybody loves backflip lady. Alright, I think this is the definition of overextending. Probably shouldn't do that. Please don't take that. Okay, thanks. I definitely needed it more than you, but I'm, you know, I mean, if you wanted to steal it anyway, I mean, you clearly saw me running towards it, so. I'm sure you got more use out of it than I. Everybody be faster!
I think an Ursa got another teammate.
Alright, cool. Glad that buff ultimately amounted to nothing.
You're getting better and better. Enemy down. Let's celebrate with some tuna. An enemy has been slain.
I wish I had a backflip that sent me away the other half of the map. I really do. Why is Cupid even in this game? That's so weird looking. I could have at least made some kind of effort to make him quasi-realistic looking. He just straight up clashes with everything. It's weird. I don't like it. And working alongside him makes me uncomfortable. I don't trust him. Oh, well, that's the end of me.
Failure is not an option.
You're getting better and better.
That's what happens when the enemy team inexplicably teleports to be completely surrounding you in a circular manner. I don't know what special skill, which character has the ability to do that. I wish I could summon my teammates around me at a moment's notice. Only thing that would make any sense to me.
An enemy has been slain. At least they had each other.
Man, I'm glad my teammates have a better idea of what they're doing. And I'm going to attempt to try and get healed. I'm going to attempt. Nothing can be promised. Nothing can be assured. Thank you.
Let's celebrate with double kill.
Yes, let us celebrate with double kill. Thank you.
Force to be reckoned with.
Thank you, triple kill.
Double kill.
Poseidon. MVP. And I don't mean enemy Poseidon, I mean our Poseidon. Oh, I just attacked our Poseidon because I'm stupid. And now I'm about to die because somebody shot me with a freaking missile launcher. Where did that even come from?
You have been slain.
Who's the freaking Greek god of missile launchers that just launched that thing at me? Who did that? What pantheon of god has the missile launcher deity? Someone tell me, please. I would love to know.
An ally has been slain.
Because clearly, that's a religion that I should have given much more thought
An
towards.
enemy has been slain.
Because that is just awesome.
Remember my name.
That can't be good.
Weiss, if we kill the enemy, they won't be able to remember your name. I'm just throwing that out there. Hepatitis? I thought that was a disease.
Is not an option.
You have been slain. That can't be good. An ally has been slain.
The god of the forge has missiles? I mean, I guess that would kind of make sense, but that's still weird. Wow, I died instantly.
Wouldn't have. A teammate is down.
Because I got shot with freaking missiles again! And our Poseidon is just sitting there doing nothing. You know, like a good teammate would.
Reached your portal.
Why does the god of the forge have missiles? It seems like such hoopla. I don't care for it.
An enemy has been slain.
I'll just take those, thank you.
You think an Ursa got another teammate?
Well, we were in the lead at one point. That stopped being a thing. Let me fly, let me fly, let me fly. Thank you. Took forever.
You're getting
And I
better.
exploded. Napondius. Apparently it's Napondius who is the god of just exploding things.
At least they had each other.
And apparently he's god tier. He's god tier among gods. Because he just kills everybody without effort. He just has mortars. Why is that a thing he has? I wasn't even in the radius anymore and I got hit by that. Also, demons are here now, I guess.
A teammate is down.
And you can't do anything about it. They just follow you around and kill you. Cool.
He's getting better and better.
Oh, God.
Minions have reached your portal.
Yeah, I tried to stop that. It didn't work out well for me, so I decided to leave before I
You are
died
a force
again.
to be reckoned with. They'll think twice.
I really don't like it when the enemies have the exact same character that my team has. It makes it very hard for me to figure out what exactly is the enemy and what isn't. It's like, oh, a giant hunk of ice. That won't hit me. That's Poseidon. Oh wait, they have an enemy Poseidon apparently.
An enemy has been slain.
I am not going to blame anything but my own ineptitude.
That can't be good.
Back off.
Let's hope they both learned their lesson. Triple kill.
Is anybody seeing
Getting
this?
better and better.
Who the hell is Napondius? And why is he such a beast?
An ally has been slain.
Yeah. Well, he was getting murdered by the entire enemy team all at once. So I mean, yeah, that'll happen. And I missed because that move never hits. Ever.
A teammate is down. What's the plan?
Lose,
enemy has
mostly,
been slain.
probably. Seems like a safe bet.
King and Ursa got another teammate. Life is enemy down.
I'm not asking for life to be like a fairy tale, Blake. I'm asking for life to not
An enemy
suck.
has been slain.
Looks like we should be winning.
Enemy down. Let's celebrate with. Let's hope they both learned their lesson.
Please die, please die, please
You have
die.
slain an enemy.
At least I managed to kill
least
blowing
they
up
held
guy.
over.
That's something.
You're getting better and better.
Yeah. It's looking like winning is completely and utterly impossible at this point. Kind of wish my first game as Weiss would have been a success, but, well, life ain't gonna work out that well, so I guess you just gotta work with it. Stop hiding! Why is Poseidon such a weenie?
You're getting better and better.
I just got shot from what looks like a cannon, and when I turned around to see who shot me, they weren't even there.
That can't be good. A teammate is down. What's the plan? Let's hope they both learned their lesson.
No offense,
You
but,
are a force to be reckoned with.
you know,
Minions have reached your
massively insulting thing that you're constantly hearing all the time.
You think an Ursa got another teammate?
Minions have reached your fortress.
600 seconds might have been harsh, but I'm sorry, but that was an incredibly, incredibly rude thing to say for absolutely no reason. Please don't do that again. Sorry, Weiss, but that's just how the world's gonna be whenever I play as you, I guess. I mean, it's not like I get comments at least once a week telling me about how stupid I am for liking Weiss or anything. Oh wait, yes I do. And it's never ending. And people just constantly talking about how pathetic and useless and how much he loses all the time. This is just what keeps happening, constantly. Over and over and over and over again. So, I'm sorry, but the one place on the internet that I can actually prevent that from happening is here. So that's what's going to be the case. I apologize, but at the same time, there you go. Please don't do that ever again. Anyway. Okay, so we've got the Yang profile picture. Well, that's pretty cool. Then we've got that. Let's see. 35 is apparently where we'll get the Weiss announcer. I don't know what a jump stamp is, but I like the way that looks. So I want it. Man, you really gotta work to get to Yang. It's so weird that the main character of the franchise is so hard to get to. Granted, I doubt I'll ever actually end up playing Thanatos at any point, but hey, it would still be nice to have. I need to check a calculator. Anybody still in the chat? Or have I been fully abandoned? We were unable to find you a match. Oh, that's the first time that's happened. Oh, we still got Super Twin. Super Twins is still here. They're the real MVP. And we got Yuki. Okay, we've got people here. I don't suppose it's within the realms of possibility to believe that maybe someone is enjoying watching this. Was it a mistake to stream? That's up to you guys to decide. Yeah, I know you're here, mate. You would at least tell me if you left. And my camera looks stupid. Why is it doing that? The Emperor Mare has decided that I am not wasting my time, so I'm guessing we're doing good. Camera, could you stop sliding all over the place? That being said, mate, are you enjoying yourself? I mean, I'm sure you're enjoying playing Pokemon, but I mean, like, in the sense of multitasking and also watching this, are you enjoying yourself? 'Twill be a cold day in hell when I check anything out on social media. Okay. If I've entertained at least 3 people, then I guess I can't be doing everything wrong. I shall consider this a success. And I'm probably going to still play for, like, I don't know, another hour, 40 minutes. Feel free to bow out at any time if you don't want to stay for the entirety of that. I can't be stopped. Well, I mean, that was ultimately the goal. I did want to get unlocking Weiss on camera, and I'm still very happy about it. Look at her! She's so pretty. You just gotta get good at the game. However long that ends up taking me. Overly dramatic nonsense. Why did Ra decide to leave? Right, now it's Achilles. Yo, mate, you find it weird, or at least ironic, that Thor and Achilles are in this game, but the most obvious Ruby skins ever for those particular characters never ended up happening? Maybe if there's ever a crossover part 2. Also, I guess because one of the people decided to never pick a character, the entire game gets canceled? That's weird. That is weird. I'm just saying, we've got characters that are literally inspired by them. Yeah, okay, Boom Boom did not make a selection. Congratulations to Boom Boom. And we've got Thor and Achilles. They're just chilling. Waiting for that gender bent character skin. Is Joan of Arc considered, like, is that even, I doubt it? I don't know, she might be too tied to Christianity to get away with that. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, there doesn't, okay, there's a Jormundir, a Jonas, and a Jingwei, but there is no Joan of Arc. And I know for a fact Mulan ain't anywhere in here, but you know, I'm sure something will work. This character, though. What's up with this? Hang on, I actually want to learn your name. Who? Okay, you're from Scylla? Scylla? Horror of the Sea of Greek mythology, apparently. Interesting. That is very interesting. Excuse me. Nobody likes to hear that. Yeah, I guess Joan of Arc is a Catholic saint. Bested by Catholicism. Again!
Weiss, SMITE.
We've got Thor. Wait, is Thor not a guardian? He's an there's a lot of words you could use to describe Thor. I don't think I would have ever in a million years gone with assassin, but I guess that's just how the classes work in this game. And Thor has decided to go for Raw. We needed a tank or someone with high physical damage, and you went with someone who was neither of those things. Good job, buddy. I mean, yeah, I guess I could change my character. I'm not going to, though. You can't make me. We've got 3 mages, a hunter, and... Oh, no, we've got 4 mages and a hunter. Oh, this is going to go terribly. I know, right? What's Thor doing as an assassin class? You think at the... I don't know. Hunter or warrior would make a little more sense to me. But I think assassin is just what they use for characters who are really strong on one-on-one fights. I think. Oh, great. Vulcan is doing stuff. Cool. Well, everybody, prepare to get shot at. Because we are literally a team of 4 mages and a single hunter. So we're probably going to be completely doomed. I will not lie to you. Things are looking very bleak. Why is Cupid dressed up like a mad scientist? Yeah, you say the word spike damage like I would have any idea what that means.
Shoulders back, right foot forward, slow your breathing, and wait for the right time to strike.
Relics. I still don't know. Makes you invulnerable to damage and healing. And prevents you from taking any action. So basically, it's a runaway option. Gotcha. I'll buy a whole bunch of potions, too. Let's see if I can remember to use them. Probably not. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what spike damage means. As in, they can do a ton of damage in a couple of seconds, but then they have to recharge setup again. So, I'm right. They're really good on one-on-one fights, that they can probably instantly kill a single enemy, but then they kind of have trouble in group team efforts, basically. Alright, at least I'm going into this particular match not expecting a whole lot. What you guys doing over there? Oh lord, the entire enemy team has decided to go against me. Please, literally anybody get in front of me. You have more health than I do. Also, Cupid has a gun. Cupid got rid of their bow, and now Cupid has a gun. And Weiss bought magic shoes.
They made that look easy.
Mad Science Cupid is weird. I'm incredibly weirded out by that. Oh god, missiles.
That can't be good.
Does that just instantly kill everyone all the time? Is that just what that move does? Because that seems almost impossible to dodge and does way too much damage.
Enemy has been slain.
Thank God our Raw knows what they're doing. I don't know if it's enough to carry everybody else, but you know, I mean, effort where effort is due.
Enemy down.
Ow.
Celebrate with some tuna.
That hurt. Man, what's with Pokemon in the world nearly dying? They gotta stop doing that so dang much. Shabadoo! So that's how those work. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. I mean, I say that, not really thinking it makes much sense, but makes sense, makes sense. I still don't feel like the God of the Forge should have guns. I don't think that that is how that works in the mythology he comes from. That's just my personal opinion. Generally, the Forge, you basically turned him into the engineer from Team Fortress 2 or Torbjorn. I'm pretty sure the Forge was more melee-centric back in the day.
Enemy down.
That was my enemy, but I guess I can't complain for you taking him out. Well, that's because Mate is the greatest. He's going to be the champion. The undisputed champion, and it's probably going to be televised. I figure that's like the gimmick in Sword and Shield. Because, you know, it's based in the UK, and the UK are full of soccer hooligans. That's kind of their thing. Hooliganians. Julio Iglesias. Oh, do I have a lot of regrets right now, let me tell you. Ring away! You'll be champion of the Poke Brits. Not the Poke Aussies, though.
An ally has been slain.
Yep, they do that.
An enemy has been slain.
That's better news, thank you. I don't know why the announcer has to, like, deliver the good news from the enemy team. Like, can't they just have two different, like, announcer things going on? Because it's like, oh, you're doing so great, but they're talking about the enemy team. I don't understand it. Yeah, pitches. I'm sure that's a British word-ism that's common and people understand. You gotta realize, dude, in America, pitches means throwing a thing. Typically, it's just mostly only ever used in context of baseball. So, I don't know. I really don't know what to tell you, what that means. Unless that's your fancy British way of saying stadium or arena or something to that effect. Is that what that is? Is that the fancy talk that you're going for? Football pitches, like you would call a soccer field. Why does everything have to... My God, America and England and the UK, we speak the exact same language. Why are so many things different? Can't have real grass. Here's what I know about soccer. People fake their injuries and a lot. And literally everyone on the planet seems to care about soccer except America, which is weird because we're the country that won't shut the hell up about stupid sports. Who decided that was the one sport America didn't give a crap about? I don't know. Man, having 2 Raws on the field really makes a lot of beams of lights happen. Also, thanks for shooting me. Thanks for breaking my cow lamp.
I think Ursa got another teammate.
Doubtful. To the best of my knowledge, a playable bear is one of the few things this game does not have.
An enemy has been slain.
Huzzah.
An ally has been slain. Enemy
Killed him in the
down.
middle of his obnoxious
Celebrate with
catchphrase.
some tuna. Let's hope they both learned their lesson.
I'm pretty sure in American football, you still have 500-pound people crashing into each other for absolutely no reason. Pretty sure when somebody's leg bends over in the opposite direction and comes off the other end, I don't think you can fake that. Whereas, say, all of those soccer gifs I see of people not even getting hit and then flipping over backwards pretending their leg is broken. So... yeah. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Nothing like a bit of retail therapy.
I'm not even, like, defending football. Football sucks. Yes, let me spend 3 hours watching men tackle each other. Like, man, if that's something you want to see, there's places you can go. You don't have to pretend to watch a sport for it.
That can't be good.
I ain't judging. I'm just saying be true to yourself. I think I died? I can't tell. Everything exploded.
Let's hope they both learned their lesson. You're getting better and better. Enemy down! Let's celebrate with some tuna! An ally has been slain.
Going up?
At least they had each other. Let's hope they both learned their lesson. You are a force to be reckoned with.
And swing and a miss. Yet again.
An enemy has been slain.
I really feel like I beat that enemy, but okay. I keep forgetting about all this
You're getting better
stuff
and
I'm
better.
carrying.
I think Ursa got another teammate.
By the time I've realized that I should use an item for something, I'm already dead. We were winning for a little while. Actually, we were winning for the bulk of this. But they're definitely about to completely turn this around.
Minions have reached your portal.
Yep. I appreciate being told that. As if I did not know.
Every story has a new hiding.
You have been
Have I?
Enemy down. Let's celebrate with. They'll think twice before.
And
attacking
now we
Let's
have
hope
a
they both learn
notably
their lesson.
large
You're getting better and
lack
better.
of a lead anymore. We're behind by a by a tidy sum.
You're getting better and better.
Not enough. Granted, we can still come back from that, but it doesn't feel like it's all that likely. I feel like a precedent has been set.
An ally has been slain. Let's hope they both learned their lesson.
Away we go!
You are a force to be reckoned with. An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Getting overly
Triple kill.
serious. Going into
unstoppable.
try-hard mode. Like that means anything coming from me. There. Get inconvenienced, Raw!
Enemy down.
Could you maybe not?
Celebrate with. That can't be good. An enemy has been slain.
There. Thank you for killing Cupid. Tiny little freak. Big-headed weirdo.
A teammate is down.
Yep,
What's
that
the
happens.
plan?
Primarily, the plan is hoping for the best, if I'm being honest.
Come on! Perfect storm.
Yep. Come on now. Oh, well, that's the end of me.
Don't let this stop you.
Why is that something Cupid can do?
You're getting better and better. Shut down.
Wow, what a surprise. Freaking Vulcan killing the entire team with minimal
Maybe
effort.
Got another teammate.
Who'd have ever seen that coming? Certainly not me. I can tell you that much.
Teammate is down. What's the plan?
Lose. The plan is lose. We're going to lose.
An ally has been slain.
And get shot immediately as I leave. How do people have such good aim? I don't get it.
The heat bears down upon you.
Everybody, everywhere, get out of my face forever. Oh, trust me, I'm trying.
Enemy down. Let's celebrate with some tuna.
Why is Cupid so strong? I'm shooting it with magic. I'm just shooting it directly in the face. 8 shots. Maybe half dead. Cupid shoots me with 3. Dead. That's so weird. I don't get it. Oh God, please let me leave. Okay, or die.
Don't let this stop you. You are a force to be reckoned with. Shut down. An enemy has been slain. You are a force to be reckoned with.
The heat bears down upon you.
You're getting better and better. An enemy has been slain.
I mean, it's not impossible for us to win. It's just unlikely.
The heat bears down
I feel like it's very unlikely, but it's not impossible. Down, 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 down. Bum, 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 bum. You said drop it. That's the song that comes to mind when that's said.
Let's celebrate with some tuna. An enemy has
Kill the forge guy! Do it! Wound him fatally!
A teammate is down. What's the plan?
Well, it's nice to know that there are other gods out there that only have abilities that are mildly annoying at worst. I guess Ra just has a flashbang. I get it, because, you know, like, God of the Sun and all that stuff, but, like, at the same time, like, it only impairs my vision for, like, half of a second. And it's unlikely that all of the enemies I'm aiming at are, you know, completely out of the range of my shot, so whatever, you know?
You're unstoppable.
You say that. But I know you're talking about the enemy team and not us.
That can't be good. I think Ursa got another teammate.
Alright, we've lost. I'm out.
At least they have
And
each
I
other.
died. I can't even retreat. Oh boy. Fun times. I want to win at least one game with Weiss before I end things off. People sure do give me a lot of teamwork stuff. Like, I'm cool with it. I'm just kind of confused by it. Hey, got the Yang. Better than the Ruby one. I'll use that. All right. So how's that battle pass going? Ooh, 20 SMITE gems. I feel like nobody said anything in the chat during the entirety of that entire fight. Hey mate, I'm pretty sure you're still in the chat. I've been doing things, so I've been too busy to type. I'm pretty sure you're still in the chat, mate. Is it realistic for British people to not be able to get to, like, work or places because there's just way too many damn sheep in the way? I want to know if that's just a joke or not. Just like there's just too many sheep. How are we supposed to get to work with all these sheep? Is that a thing? Waiting for a response from my friend who is British and can tell me. How are you simultaneously the most and least British person in existence? It's very frustrating. And why do I have to have Cupid on my team now? I don't care if he's good. He's creepy. He's just a giant baby. It's a freaking cherub. That's disturbing. I don't like it.
The Schnee family legacy is mine to uphold, and I'll do it as a huntress.
Just looking at that damn thing's face just makes me go, ugh. Don't look at me. Ugh, freaking, ugh. Susano, looking a lot more like Raiden. Granted, the God of Thunder Raiden looks absolutely nothing like the Mortal Kombat Raiden. Mortal Kombat Raiden looks like the guy from Big Trouble in Little China. The actual Raiden looks more like an orc. And of course, that was more the original interpretation. I don't know what he's supposed to look like nowadays. God of Storms. I really don't know if these buffs are worth actually getting. Get pew pew pewed on, fools. I'm not quitting until I win at least a single match as Weiss. I don't care, Dominion. Raiden is how it's pronounced in Mortal Kombat. So, Raiden. Raiden would be freaking the character from Metal Gear. The cyborg, the badass cyborg ninja man from Metal Gear.
I'll teach you respect.
Well, they have a slightly faster walk speed than me, so there's nothing I can do.
An enemy has left the game.
Oh, thank God, we have a chance now. Oh, thanks, Mercury.
Another teammate.
Please stop following me. Freaking creepy weirdo. Yeah, the Japanese god of thunder. Raiden. I'm choking on my own spit.
Team Ruby has your back.
Minions have reached your portal.
How?
The heat bears down upon
An ally has been slain.
Remember my name.
Enemy down. Let's celebrate with some tuna.
I think I just heard Thanatos, god of death, as he died, say ironic. And that is funny to me.
An enemy has been slain.
Man, it must be embarrassing getting killed by Cupid. Except I don't have to imagine it. I've been killed by Cupid, so yes, I can confirm, very embarrassing.
You're getting better and better.
Okay, so far, things are going decently. Didn't actually mean to buy this thing. Should have gotten the immunity trinket, whatchamacalls it. I don't remember what it was.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, that happens sometimes, man. Get out of my face! Give us back our lead. We were winning. Give it back. Give it back. Where's my team? Where'd they go?
Failure is not an
You have
option.
been slain.
Why is my entire team missing? Why am I never near them? I try really hard to stay near them at all times. Yeah, Nightstar, I've actually been streaming for 2 hours and 41 minutes. Get yourself a better sleep schedule. Whatever, you probably wouldn't have liked this game anyway, so. Who knows what you're missing. Either way, I'm Weiss, and I'm feeling pretty good about that.
That can't be good.
Maybe I'll post this on my channel, or maybe I won't.
A teammate
It's
is
impossible
down.
to tell.
What's the plan? Let's hope they both learned their lesson. Not bad.
Die, 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 all of you die, I said. Die, 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 all of you die. Well, then I guess I should probably post it. Ow! I mean, the whole point of this was to
Better and better.
record myself getting Weiss unlocked on screen. So I guess just letting it rot on Twitch until they decide to throw it out would kind of be a waste, wouldn't it? You stay away from me, you.
An enemy has been slain.
Very good. Well, I definitely should not have stayed around.
I wouldn't underestimate.
Who is the asshole who has the horse? Who is the asshole with the horse?
Nothing like a bit of retail therapy.
Yes, Nightstar. Weiss is in the game. So is Ruby, Blake, and Yang. They're all playable costumes for pre-established characters. There's also announcer packs. Like right now, if you listen, it's actually Blake announcing this fight as it happens. All of them have one of those too.
An enemy has been slain.
Stuff like that. And I actually had... The thing about this promotion, Nightstar, is that you actually have to unlock the characters. And boy howdy, did it take me a while to get Weiss.
A teammate is
You get
down.
Blake immediately. Blake is the level 1, but you have to level up to like 21 to get Weiss. You got to get to like 47 to get Yang and 60 for Ruby.
I think an Ursa got another teammate.
It's absolutely bananas, let me tell you. Anyway, I'm about to die, so hey-oh. Serpentine! Serpentine!
Dare hurt my team.
I'm actually hoping to also get I'm hoping to unlock everything this this crossover promotion is providing. But we shall see. If I ever figure out what a ward is, there's this Y ward. I don't know, maybe it has something to do with following you around, maybe? I honestly don't know. I've yet to be able to find a
Can't be good.
satisfactory answer to that.
An ally has been slain. That can't be good.
Running away.
Double kill.
Dying when I had half of my health left. Okay. I mean, yeah, sure, that makes sense. That makes sense. My attacks don't do any damage at all, and everyone else's kills me in 2 hits. That makes
You're
sense.
getting better and better. An enemy has been slain.
Die, 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 die. I say die, 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 die right now. No, you don't understand. I don't want you to get away. I want you to be dead. I want you to be dead.
Better.
And it just didn't work. And now I'm going to die.
Better and better. At least they had each other.
Yes, I know he made it, my dude. That's why do you think I used it specifically? To those not in the know, Nightstar is friends with a guy who makes a lot of fonts. If you've seen a font, he probably invented it. That's right, he created serif. He didn't actually create serif, but he did create this. He did create the one I'm using, and you can see the stuff he makes on a lot of TV shows whenever like fonts show up.
You're getting better and better.
Die, Merlin, die, Merlin, die, die, die. Literally, let me kill anything once. Just once.
The heat bears down upon you.
Winning seems kind of out of the question at this point.
The heat bears down.
I mean, it could have been. Your friends made only like about a bazillion fonts. I just chose the one that was easily readable from a distance.
Enemy down. Let's celebrate with some tuna.
I am going to blow Thanatos up. No regrets.
Don't let this stop you.
But, yeah, Nightstar, just so you know, if you're wondering, it's like, well, that doesn't seem quite accurate to Weiss's moveset. That's because she's actually an outfit, a costume for the character Freya. God, I guess, leader of the Valkyries? I think is who Freya is.
A teammate is down. What's the plan?
Not every story.
Die, apparently. Thank you.
Life isn't like a fairy tale.
Weiss was just made as her costume because enough of her abilities look enough like Weiss's abilities to get away with it. Like, she can shoot magic spells out of her sword, so, you know, yeah, Weiss can do that too. So just add some particle effects, some glyph effects, bing, bang, boom. You got Weiss in the game. Or this one banish ability that you can just replace with, like, see, there you go, just the glyphs, science. I'm going to kill you. Ever see that meme? We are going to beat you to death. Here it comes!
Let's hope they both learned their lesson.
Yeah, you better run, God of Death. See that? You see that Thanatos guy running around with his scythe and everything? Yeah, Ruby is the character that she is a costume for. So that's pretty great. Because that character has a scythe. So it all works out. Hopefully you can stick around just long enough for this fight to end and I can actually just show you.
Failure is not an
Don't be
option.
certain.
I mean, it's looking like we're pretty close to losing.
Double kill.
There's no better weapon than my own Mirtanaster.
By the way, that's how you pronounce that,
An ally has
Mirtanaster.
been slain. Triple kill. Quadra kill.
Die, 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 die. Thank you.
Slain an enemy.
Fly away.
Minions have reached your border.
Okay, so I've got 12 minutes to wrap this whole thing up. I'm pretty sure we can either win or lose by then.
Not bad. A teammate is down. What's the plan?
Get over here, Doctor Strange! You red bastard!
Enemy down.
And I exploded.
Let's celebrate with some tuna.
I'm exploding.
Let's hope they both learned their lesson.
Die, 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 die. And instead of my enemies dying, I die. Because life is never-ending spiral of sadness and misery.
An enemy has been slain.
Never-ending spiral of sadness and misery.
You're getting better and better. Double kill. I think an Ursa got another teammate.
Desperately trying to run away. Well, you know, we almost were able to turn this around. I was thinking maybe we'd actually have a chance at winning, but then everyone on my team died, so...
That can't be good.
Never mind. We're definitely not being able to turn this around.
Their battle is over.
Defiance Weiss's run cycle entrancing. No, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Minions have reached your border.
Nightstar, I know we do so in private, but if at all possible, I'd actually prefer you not try to get me to admit to my feelings towards Weiss in public. People already know I'm a fan. It doesn't need to get any weirder than that. Also, I unlocked it so Ruby music plays whenever a match is about to end. So, that's pretty cool.
I think an Ursa got another teammate. An enemy has been slain.
Well, the match is almost over. We're definitely about to lose.
Enemy down. Let's celebrate with that can't be good.
We didn't lose by as much as I would have expected. But yes, everything about Weiss's animations are hella cute. Thank you for noticing. You weren't here when I said, but when they were making the skins for everybody, Weiss actually required the most amount of effort because Freya, the character she's a skin of, is actually kind of a barbarian, basically. So they had to like redo all of her sword swinging animations so they were more graceful and dignified. And I think that really worked. Major kudos to the animation team. Suddenly, horses are everywhere.
That can't be good.
And, hey, we actually got pretty close to not losing horribly. You know what? I'll take it. I'm still going to keep playing until I win a game as Weiss, but, you know, other than that.
You have slain an enemy. That can't be good.
0 to 13. I've lost worsely. We'll take it. Sigh. Just one game, I gotta win. Alright, Cupid, you get absolutely nothing because, again, you are disturbing and creepy and I don't like looking at you. Every time I play, I keep getting commendations for being a friendly player or teammate. It's so crazy how I keep getting this stuff. Yeah, that's a Weiss, and she's not very happy about losing. Okay, but let me show you what we're rolling with. Here we go, we've got Blake. Skin for the god Amaterasu. I actually think Blake's model is probably one of the best looking ones. So that's pretty great. But you also get this neat like ruby themed border for your card. You can get, like I said, all the characters get announcer packs, so that's great. Let's see, avatars of the characters. Yep, there's the music I unlocked, so that's great. And here's a better look at Weiss. Look at her in all of her glory and splendor. She is beautiful. Look at her! I'm making her dizzy, probably. Sorry about that. That being said... Well, I'm very close to getting to 24, which is nice. Then... I don't know what this global emote is, but it's adorable. Mate can vouch for that. Let's see. Then... Getting there to the Weiss announcer pack. That's something I want. There's Yang. There she is. A skin for the god Terra, apparently. I don't know what god that is, but this is a really good model. Look at that hair. I know that Terra can, like, punch the ground and earth spires shoot out of the ground, so... yeah, you know, stuff like that. So, it seems pretty fitting to me. Let's see. The Ruby announcer pack. Oh, what's this? Oh, a Ruby loading screen. Oh, yeah, I want that. I want that! My Schnee avatar is way the hell over there. And, again, I don't know what award is, but apparently there is a Zwei one. And it is obviously cute. That being said... Behold, Ruby herself. The thing is, there's actually two Ruby skins. There's this one, and there's a classic, like her Volume 1 outfit. But look at her. She's so cute. If you're wondering why, if you're wondering why Blake and Ruby are consistently flying, it's because that's the characters their costumes are of, is they fly. So, a lot of the animations get changed so that they fit the characters better, but, I mean, they're not gonna make walking animations for them. Look at her go, whee! So that's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm trying to get. Oh, there's the classic skin. There it is. I think both look really nice. Anyway, you're about to go off, Night Star, and that's okay. Thanks for dropping in. I'm going to continue to play until I win one game as Weiss. Then I will be able to say that I've done good and I can move on with my day. I've already been streaming for 3 hours. I guess I could just keep going, but I'd rather end on a high note because there's no guarantee once I do get that one win that I'm going to get a second one. Well, the good news is I'm probably posting this, so don't worry about it. I'll post the stream so you can see everything, dude. Including me actually unlocking the Weiss skin. I'll just type it. There. So much easier than talking, apparently. Why does my head always have to be so big in camera? See, guys? Nightstar knows about audience participation. He gets it. Try being the operative word. Will he succeed? Eventually. Here we go.
Weiss Schneid.
I'm in stereo mode. Okay, at least we've got Kukulkan. Yeah, difficulty easy, indeed. I can definitely see how that character might be considered one of the easier to play. So we've got Kali, Goddess of Destruction, and her many swords. Her many swords, as it were. Millions of swords, millions of swords. Millions of swords, millions of swords. Why am I constantly covered in acne? It hurts so much. Like, how old do I have to get before my face is done being in constant pain? It's been this way since I was freaking 13. Ow. All right. This seems like a pretty good team. Pretty good team, maybe. Oh my god, is that a the god in the bottom right, is that an alligator with a shotgun? Or at the very least, some sort of flintlock pistol? Seems like that is a pirate alligator. Perhaps a crocodile. I don't know what the story behind that is, but I love it. It's looking like it's an alternate skin, so it's possible that the god itself is not actually an alligator crocodile thing. Sobek. I'm gonna have to look into that later. Gonna write that down, look him up later. Okay, we've got high damage, we've got a tank, we've got a Kali, we've got a... I don't even know who that is on the far right. Is that two characters, or is that one character who turns into two? I don't know. I don't know who Hell is. I mean, I know what Hell is, but the person named Hell? No idea. Ugh, stupid runny nose. Any dang day now, any dang day now, any dang day now. Any dang day now, any dang day now. Come on, alrighty. Come on, 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 come on. Let's all play some Vijit games. There we go.
The Schneid family legacy is mine to uphold, and I'll do it as a huntress.
And there goes Kali. Here's hoping that they know what they're doing. I get the impression that they don't. Okay, but why, though? Now, Kali decided to not charge after the enemies. That's good. An Egyptian river god, if I remember correctly. I could see that.
What have I missed?
If anybody wants to help me fight this thing, boy howdy, would that be nice, because I'm not exactly a tank build. Okay, I guess we need to fight monsters, or other gods now. There we go, mate's now the champion of all British people. Get out of here, Sobek. Yay, we got someone. A tough battle in Pokemon? Looks like you didn't abuse the EBs and IVs and ABCs and all those other things that nobody cares about except for professional players with nothing better to do it with their time. As long as you do all of that stupid nature IV, EVs, and other whatevers, then there's nothing you can ever lose. Also, make sure to use one of the 12 approved Pokemon that are considered viably competitive.
Enemy down. Let's celebrate with some tuna.
Use anything else and you will lose 100% of the time and you will deal with it. This is fun.
An enemy has been slain.
Look at me talking smack
least they
about the
had each
Pokemon,
other.
the competitive Pokemon community.
Getting better and better.
I see you over there, Raw. You get out of here. Yes, use your twister powers of evil, but for good. And of course, you know, for good is basically just another way of saying on my team instead of against me for once. Sorry about that, Thor. Call me Wonder Woman, because I just ended you. Had I lost, I could have called myself Raiden. Or
Enemy
Raiden.
down. Let's celebrate with some tuna.
Yeah. Oh my god, I have like no mana. I'm not used to not having mana. That's really weird. There we go. Actually, I don't think I even died yet. That's really weird. That's why I was running out of mana. I hadn't gotten any of the upgrades I normally get whenever I die. Look at this guy playing a Flash game in the year 2019. Just because you're the emperor of all mares don't mean nothing about nothing, lady. Or dude, whoever you are. I don't know. Oh god, the alligator is ornery. Sewer gator, sewer gator, sewer gator, sewer gator, sewer gator, sewer gator, sewer gator. Let's celebrate with some tuna. Do it for the cat waifu. Do it.
Enemy down.
Oh, that's a lot of dudes trying to make it to our portal. Don't want none of that. Would Raw please stop trying to hit me with sun lasers? It's very rude. Haha! Thank you, incredibly cheap flying lizard creature. Man, is it nice to have you on our side and not on the enemy. For once. I'ma cut your face off with my sword. Oh, never mind. I think this might finally be the time where I die. Or not. These enemies aren't very good at being able to chase people, apparently. I mean, fine by me. Just kind of weird is all. There we go. Get exploded, why don't you? Okay, again, I haven't died in a long time. I'm not even sure if I've died at all. It's hard to keep track. Either way, I need to head back, get some more, like, items and junk, I guess. There we go. So far, things are going okay, but we mustn't get complacent. Lest things go absolutely horribly wrong in a matter of seconds, as is very normal for us, if I'm being honest. I'd feel real happy if that guy made it into the portal. Hey, Sobek, stop being in there. There we go, he just wandered right all up in there. Woo! We've got death lasers coming out the woo 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 woo. No, thank you.
You're getting better and better.
I have absolutely no idea what it is I said earlier, so no, I can't say it again.
Enemy down. Let's celebrate with some tuna.
Like, I legitimately could not. I have no idea what it is I said. Whatever it was, I'm sure it was entirely irrelevant and not worth paying attention to. As is kind of the norm for me, so don't worry about it.
An enemy has been slain.
Getting my heals. Looks like we finally managed to find a team on the same skill level as I. Either that or the team I've been matched with is just that much better. Either way, yeah.
You're getting better and better.
There we go. I just killed Kronos. Chronicus von Modicus.
At least they had each other.
And there goes Ra and Thor. Damn. I give no dams. Okay, fine. I tried. The thing is, when the enemy is suspended in the air, you can't actually do anything to them while they're up there,
Ally has been slain.
which is very frustrating. Again, kind of why I don't use the move very often. Not a lot of benefits to it.
A teammate is down. What's the plan?
Fight the gator! Whoa! I might be about to die. Hey! For once, that's not common. That might be like one of the only times that's ever happened to me while I played this game. What did I tell you? They're turning things around already.
Leave it to you to take care of things.
Blew up a gator.
At least they had each other.
Precise shot. I don't know specifically what it is that I did, but I can wager a guess. It sounded a lot like that character just yelled, "I'm watching a stream!" Pretty convinced that that's not what they said, but it's fitting. Get out of here, Gator! Get out of here, Gator! Ah, butts!
Not every story has a neat and tidy ending.
Stupid Gator.
I wouldn't underestimate your opponents.
I wasn't underestimating him, I just wanted to kill him. It didn't work.
Teammate is down. What's the plan?
Scream and cry.
An enemy has been slain.
Watching the minions fly is kind of hilarious, I will not lie to you. Ah, look at Callie, really getting stuff done. That's fine. The stream's about over anyway.
You're getting better. and
Assuming
better.
things don't get worse for me here, I
Even
should
if
be
I got
able
another
to
teammate.
finish things up. Blowing everybody up, blowing everybody up. Getting cut up a whole bunch, I don't know why. That's a little weird. I don't know who did that. Also, is Kali really just going to stand there and do absolutely nothing for the rest of this? Okay. I guess they have bad internet or something. That's unfortunate. Really not good for us. We just have to keep up this general lead we've got going on, and we should be okay.
Let's celebrate with some tuna. That's one way to pass time.
Murder? Yeah, I suppose.
The heat bears down upon you.
An enemy has
I fear no gods. Oh, I'm very close to death and I didn't even notice. I shall now attempt to leave. Good day.
Don't you dare hurt my team.
That can't be good.
We're still good. We're still good.
You are a force to be reckoned with.
Don't even worry about it. Gonna blow up Cronus. Yeah. Now I'm fighting a gator. Yeah.
Double kill.
Now there's these dudes. Who even knows what they're up to? No good stuff, probably. I'm really confused by Izanami's abilities. Is her thing turning invisible and, like, death of 1,000 cutting you? Is that her thing? Like, I don't know. Because that's what it looks like that she keeps doing.
An enemy has been slain.
Goodbye, Sobek. Flipped yourself.
You're unstoppable. That's one way.
Ah, what are you gonna do about that? Nothing, you're dead.
Enemy down. Let's celebrate with. At least they had each other.
Yes, let us celebrate with at least they had each other. Let us do that.